welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. All set to bring you Game 3 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Houston Astros. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
This is as good as it gets in a 3-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Zach Greinke.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. That pitch gets the inside corner. And that's strike 1. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Throw over to first. Low gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
0-1. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. But even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Yandy Diaz now. Swing and a ball popped up. Pena under it. 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Here comes the 0-1. And a base hit up the middle. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one in there across the letters. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. And another ball. Way out front for strike two. First and second, two down. Here in game three.
3-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Two on, two outs. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Buck Leonard digging in now. And that drops in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick sizes this one up. And that's the third out. And the Rays leave them loaded. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Zach Eflin.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third. On to Buck. And they get Altuve for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Now it's going to be Craig Biggio. Swing and a miss.
No ball,
1 out, base is empty. Outside, ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 count.
1 down, base is empty. Gets under and pops it up. Leonard under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, no left fielder, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Just missed. Two out, space is empty. Next pitch is downstairs. Good eye right there. Jeff Bagwell waiting to hit for Houston. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jeff Bagwell. That one the other way. Base hit. Alvarez around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. That misses, and it's 1-0. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Next offering is down low, and the count is 2-0. And here it comes. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Second and third, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And now, Brandon Lau. Greinke back to work. Misses inside. Ball 1. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And another ball.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Swing and a miss. And the count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now it's Jose Siri. That clips the corner.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
No score here in the second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
That one misses in the dirt. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. That's off the mark. And now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. This is again 5 in a row.
1-0.
Lowe hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2016. Righty to the plate. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle. Down. There's a strike. Pinto off of first with 2 away. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Got him looking. That's out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. There's a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. And he deals.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That's off the plate.
Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. That one missed.
1-1.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Left-hand batter waits. Ripped towards third. Slings to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The center fielder, McCormick.
Now at the plate, Chas McCormick. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Astros go down 1-2-3. Move to the third with no score. And we're back out of the third inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Greinke back to work. Outside low, 1-0. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Kicks and deals. And that one missing low. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Goes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one a little bit high. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
O'Neal Cruz next to hit for the Rays. First offering, and it just misses.
Off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is downstairs. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and the count's full. Buck Leonard up next for the Rays. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And here is Buck Leonard. Golden opportunity right here.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
First pitch just misses.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
All loaded up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball. Biggio to second for 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And now it's Brandon Lau. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-0. Jose Siri next to bat for Tampa. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job of damage control right there. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And Leonard makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Line to left. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
1 down. And stepping in for the Astros, Craig Biggio. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And now it's even up. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Now it's bolted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. Doubled in his first AB. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Decisive third game of the wild card round. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. To the left side, but it is well fouled.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rene Pinto next to hit for the Rays. Out to center. McCormick right there to make the grab. And there's one away. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out towards left center. Alvarez sprinting after it. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Down the third baseman, Alex Bregman. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. 1-1.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
So up next, Yainer Diaz. In here at the knees, and it's 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it. And they get the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing probably a little bit of double if he gets by him. We love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
0-2's the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Houston, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Yandy Diaz. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is inside. Diaz, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they were involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot there.
He swung over top of the curveball. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 out, bases empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio throws to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Buck Leonard. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you have the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Lau at the plate. And downstairs. And the 1-0.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Kendall Graveman preparing to come on if needed. Hader also throwing. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Siri stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one hooked foul. Leonard over at second. Lau on at first with 2 down. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. That's a little bit low. Rene Pinto to bat next. And the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the inning, leading off Chas McCormick.
The center fielder.
Line and pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A dive, he's got it to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch.
This offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
They say you win.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch for real much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 3-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kendall Graveman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now here is Rene Pinto. And a pitch. And there's the ball. And there's the strike. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2 goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man at second with 1 away. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses. And another ball. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Seth Martinez getting loose out there. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And the slider just misses. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Bull. The last one wasn't even close.
Yandy Diaz now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He powers that one out of here. His second homer this series, and they add on. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Christian Javier.
Christian Javier.
One down. Evan Longoria next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, 2 now. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. That one missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The wind of the pitch. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You get a walk. And you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, boo.
Man at first. Now, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
And the right-hander deals. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now. And here is Buck Leonard. In the air to left center. McCormick has it sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Now a 6-2 ball game.
Leading up for the Astros.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Alvarez, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
The 0-2. Goes down looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one finds the zone. Going one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. Back at the middle and a base hit.
Now back. The third baseman.
2 outs, runner first. And now it's Alex Bregman. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. There's the strike.
0-1.
Bagwell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Astros lead 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. And the pitch. And he takes a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Pitch in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch out there. 1 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now here is Josh Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 3. High in the air, out to right. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for Tampa. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the 7th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Eflin back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong up and loosening in the pen. Poche also getting ready. Righty to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that one a little below the knees. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Kyle Tucker. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty. Here's late there, strike 1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. The Astros down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder,
Chas McCormick, the next to hit. That's to third. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Seth Martinez. Randy Arozarena digs in now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Martinez. In his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian Abreu getting ready to go. Move to first. Arozarena back in standing. Arozarena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got it by him. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Evan Longoria. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Just missed. There's a strike. Arozarena on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Got him lifting. And to a lane.
Well, you've got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you've got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
In the air, left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sean Armstrong.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Jose Altuve. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
One down, base is empty. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Craig Biggio. He's already homered in this game. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Altuve leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ripped on the ground to second, to first, and that is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Hader.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here's the first baseman, Buck Leonard.
The first baseman, Buck Leonard.
And a pitch. And the slider just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Presley up and throwing. The 1-0. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Left-hand hitter waits. Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. And here it comes. Fought off foul. Three-two. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Brandon Lowe. A strikeout and a walk. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
So a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Siri, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Astros 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Colin Poche. And now, Jeff Bagwell. And here we are, ninth inning elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
He's got to find a way just to quiet things down, work his way onto the base path so that they can have an inning and get back in this game.
Hit in the air, center field. Siri in position. Drops into the glove. One down.
The bat, the third baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's Alex Bregman. And takes low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
And that's in the dirt.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And Poche ready to work. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Three-two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off in multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Diaz in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The Astros down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Popped up. Leonard in position. Ball game. They win the series and punch their ticket to the American League Division Series. So the Tampa Bay Rays take Game 3 and are on to the division series, Siggy. This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done winning 2 out of 3.
Well, you said it. Winning is always a challenge on the road, but even more so in the postseason. They showed me a lot in this series, and I think this win is going to send them into the next round feeling pretty confident about what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough end to the season on the other side. They obviously had bigger hopes for an October run, but that'll have to wait till next year.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 runners on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.